Hey, comic comic fans. Welcome back. Welcome back to the preview show, the show. This is the last call, so go ahead and check out these books before they go on sale this Wednesday, the 10th or the 9th, for those of you who get your DC books on Tuesday. So, we're going to get right into them right after this. Welcome back one more time. Alright, so don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and follow me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm right here on YouTube. Alright, so we're going to get into the pull list. These are 4 books. Now, I started doing 3, and I'm mostly going to give you 3, but some weeks I'm going to give you 4. And so this is the 3rd week that I'm giving you 4 books that you might want to speculate on before we just get into the good old reads that everybody should be getting. Alright, so first up, and let me just say this, 3 of these books are actually books I'm specking on, and 1 is like I couldn't resist throwing it in. I just had to. So we're going to start off with ASM 61. We have a new costume in there. It's a new story, or a new story arc. Rumor has it that this suit was invented to stop a pretty big player in the ASM title. He also crosses over a lot with Daredevil, this villain. So, those are just hints. Didn't want to spoil it right off the bat. I will say that this might just be a quick flip. I do think in the future it'll go for more than cover, but if you want to make the most profit off of it, you're probably going to want to buy it and sell it. If you know you're getting it, just throw it up on eBay right now. Alright, let's continue with the rest of the pull. We got Children of the Atom, number 1. There's just a lot of new characters in this one. If any of them hit, you know, the book's gonna go up in value. So this looks like one that will also just be worth more than cover in the future. And as you know, if any of those characters hit, it'll be worth a lot more. Alright, my 3rd book of the spec, and this was literally the 3rd and last book until moments before I started this recording. Proctor Valley Road, number 1. It's a Grant Morrison book. The premise seems really, really cool to me. It just feels like Stranger Things meets Something is Killing the Children. You've got these 4 kids growing up in 1970 America, and there's monsters, and they're trying to solve murders and stuff. It sounds cool to me. So I'm looking at getting that. And this, you know, it's a Boom book. Boom's been doing well. They've been on fire lately. It's Grant Morrison. You never know where this can go. Alright, last but not least, I just had to throw it up there. We have the Joker, number 1. It is the 2nd time the Joker has had his own series, his own title series. And I think, you know, it's the Joker. So why not just spec on a book where the Joker is the main character? It's got some backup stories featuring Punchline. You've got James Tynion writing it. Gilliam March is on the art, so why not? Why not? So those are my 3 spec books plus the bonus Joker book for a total of 4. Alright, we're going to switch gears. Now we're going to DC, and we're going to look at the books from DC that I am looking at getting this week. So what do we have here this week? The Joker from DC. Definitely going to grab that book. If you look down, we got Batman Urban Legends. Might be worth a grab. I don't think I'm going to get it. Not at $7.99. It's a bunch of B stories, so it's not even really telling a Batman story per se. This is telling the stories of other characters in Gotham. So you got Grifter, you'll have, I think it's Robin is in there, Red Hood will be in there, Harley Quinn, and then you got the Outsiders. So that's what you got. So you got Red Hood, Grifter, Harley Quinn, and the Outsiders. So these all came out of Future State. If you're a fan of Gotham, this might be a book for you to pick up. It's something I'll have my eye on, but most likely I will shy away from it. Alright, let's get into the other books. We're going to start off with Image. So we got Deep Beyond #2 coming out. There's also a #1 second print. I really liked Deep Beyond by Mirka Andolfo. My biggest decision this week will be picking out a cover. Cover D. Maybe I'll get cover D. Mark Tichetto. That looks like a really dope cover. There are a couple of nice covers. Andolfo has her own cover. That's cover B. I think that's pretty cool too. So I don't think you can go wrong with any of these covers. And like they say, when in doubt, go ahead and just grab yourself a cover A. And there's cover A. Alright. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what else we got. We got Homesick Pilots #4. I am really liking this series. Here's cover B. I like it. It's a nice twist on the haunted house. You know, storytelling. Yeah, I like that cover. So B, A is cool too, whichever one you decide. Carmen by Gillian March looks interesting, about an angel who, is trying to help this girl. And Gillian March is doing the book. He's writing it and he's drawing it. It'll have fantastic art. And I think it's something that, worth keeping an eye on. So, keeping it moving. Here's some other books. Radiant Black gets a second printing, a #1. And for you Rat Queen fans, there's some new Rat Queen out this week. Dark Horse. Really isn't much from Dark Horse that I'm looking at. So we're just gonna creep through all the books. For you Beauty and the Beast Disney fans, there is a Disney Beauty and the Beast story of movie in comics hardcover. So there you go. You get a retelling in comic book form. So that's for you Beauty and the Beast Disney fans. And there is a God of War book that seems to be getting some hype. God of War Fallen God #1. So that's there if you're a God of War fan. Alright, IDW, not much from IDW. So there you go, there's your IDW stuff. Marvel Comics, a lot from Marvel Comics out this week. We got Amazing Spider-Man #61. That has the new suit in it, the new costume. Sweet. And you got the Michael Cho two-tone. Let's see what else we got. Children of the Atom #1. Couple covers. You got the A and you got the Knock cover B. There you go. Interesting. Can't go wrong with either one. Daredevil #28. Daredevil is definitely worth a read. You got Elektra continuing to be the Daredevil. Excellent series. I really dig it. So I can tell you it is definitely worth a read. And you got a Man-Thing cover. So that's cool. Alright. You got Deadpool celebrating his 30th with Deadpool Nerdy 30 #1. A lot of different covers. There'll be a lot of different creators in these books. People who have written or drawn Deadpool over the last couple of years. So there you go for you Deadpool fans. Eternals number 3 is out. Fantastic Four. Immortal Hulk number 44. We're coming down to the last couple issues. It ends with issue 50. So you get an Alex Ross cover, like usual. He's done every A cover of the Immortal Hulk series. You got the U-Force coming in. So we'll see how this series ends. But so far, so good. There have been, a few slow spots, but for the most part, overall, excellent story. Non-stop Spider-Man finally comes out after a bunch of delays. And in the previews, it says, this book is not for the faint of heart, so check with your doctor before reading. So it promises non-stop action, So we'll see if it can deliver on what it promises. You get an Alex Ross cover. You get a Bacalo cover. There are a lot of different covers. Die cut cover. There will be a ton of covers, so pick your favorite cover. You got a Star Wars number 12. John Tyler Christopher. Princess Leia. There you go. In Combat Poncho. And a couple of other covers there. Dr. Aphra. Strange Academy number 9. I got a 2-tone. Heard Taskmaster is really good. You got issue 4 of 5. And there's some more books. There you go. You got Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood. Moving on to Dynamite. We'll scroll through the Dynamite books. Got your Deja Thoris, your Dynamite, crossover, Green Hornet, James Bond, Mars Attacks, Red Sonja, ton of Red Sonja covers, Sacred 6, Dynamite is never short on covers. So here you go, little Vampirella, so many covers. Alright, Boom Studios. You got Last Witch, which I heard is very good. Luna number 2 comes out. You got your Mighty Morphin. Proctor Valley Road number 1 is out. That should be a good one. That is Grant Morrison. If you can find the unlockable variant, go ahead and get that. Usually these are like 1 in 5, so 1 in 10s, so they shouldn't be too crazy priced, maybe $7 to $10 usually. At least that's how much they are at my LCS. And if anything, just get cover A. Cover A is really cool. Alright, and then here are the rest of the books. We'll scroll through them. There's a couple in here that are cool. So you got your Blade Runner Origins number 1. Alright, you got some Bloodshot in there. Feel free to pause this at any time if you see something you like. Alright. You got some Star Wars sketch covers. Those can be ordered through Dynamic Forces. Alright. And the one book, we're getting to it. There's a lot of other books coming out this week. But there's one book on here that, we'll talk about. You got Maniac of New York number 2, Aftershock Comics. So a lot of people seem to like issue 1. So there's issue 2. Alright, let's just finish this off. Nottingham. Here's another one. It has a lot of, it's like a classic retelling of Robin Hood. Or, a reimagining of Robin Hood. It's a twisted, as it says in the preview, this twisted medieval noir. The sheriff of Nottingham hunts a serial killer with a penchant for tax collectors. So that seems to be drawing a lot of people's attention. We're almost to the end. So we'll just finish scrolling. And then you guys can get on with your day or plan what comics you're going to buy in advance. Have your list, know what to get, know what to look for, and have a good day. All right, guys, so that's all I got. Thank you for joining me. A lot of books coming out this week. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do, Comic Fam, and get ready to go shopping for new books. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow me however you choose. So you know what, Comic Fam? Peace.